Hey, TikTok. This is Donna. I'm going to see if I can talk for about up to 10 minutes, which they give you, especially with this beautiful makeup app. I love makeup apps. But why did I choose to go dread? Well, I'm going to tell you a little backstory. I used to be in high school, I took a cosmetology course, and it was it was definitely interesting. It was more interesting than I realized how much technology, how much study you have to do on people's hair. I really appreciate all the beauticians out there. Um, the reason why I go dread, I used to do hair. I almost got my license in cosmetology, so I did not further it, but I did my own. And I started doing braids, weaves, anything, wigs. I did it pretty much. I feel like I did all of it. And then I did my own dreads. Now, one thing about dreads, it does take you internal to me. If you start beautifying it or making it, you know, a little bit extra to keep the makeup, the beautify, some people get the what is it called? The thinner, the better, the dreads. But sometimes you kind of have to do it, let it go, and that's unusual for me. I mean, cause I like the ego. Ego is kind of good sometimes. You know what I mean? I mean, just beautify, and just like I like this makeup app. But I've learned that it's more than just hair. It's more like soul. Your soul kind of goes through this awakening because it's not always beautified. It's not always perfect. It's not always, um, how your ego wants it to be. However, it's clean. It's moist. It's healthy, and you pretty much know it's. I mean, you have a feeling it's pretty strong. And hair to me, excuse me. Oh yeah, dreads. So anyway, you kind of want to ride the wave of it because it's not always going to be what you want it to be. It's not always going to be perfect. It's going to have some standoffish stuff inside of it, like something sticking out over here. Hey, manja, how you doing? And you realize it's kind of like having a piece of spinach stuck in your in your teeth, and not realizing until later. You look in the mirror. Oh my God, I wasn't been talking with spinach in my teeth all this time. Well, it's generally self acceptance. To me, I'm learning self awareness pretty much. It's just not necessarily acceptance, but awareness. And that awareness um, brings on new challenges. And the challenges are great because one day I won't use a makeup app, I mean, I love them. I love that I don't have to do makeup. I don't have to put a lot on. I used to go to modeling school, so when they do this is what I look like. Because they use a lot. They use a lot of makeup. More than just going, But you can get used to it every day. However, I'm getting older. I'm doing some things on the side. I got my startups going. Businesses, doing the best that I can. Learning as I go. Because the businesses that I've chosen to do are inspirations for me. I love technology, and it's part of it. All the websites that I've done, if you go to pop.store/Donna's links, um, you'll see some of my creations. Well, most all my creations, and those creations could be possible one day. I mean, they are to me. They are in existence because they're my babies, and I stick to those babies, until they grow up and be successful. You pretty much do that with children, And I started these children, and now we are together. And so back to dreadlocks. Um, in that too, when I got my associate's degree, and then I went on to 2 master's degrees after my bachelor's, and that was kind of like a spiritual awakening because you had to let go a whole lot. You kind of had to accept what you were, and then decide to move on to do something different. And doing something different, that's like dying every day. I mean, it's really like, I mean, you die and you move into a whole new world, a whole new dimension. And that was definitely just going to school itself, just deciding to go to school and then doing it was a whole nother world. And every time we make changes, every time we do something different, it's a whole nother world. And this dreadlock thing, one thing I love about it, just so great, is it's growing and I don't have to do a whole lot. I don't have to, I mean, keep it clean. You don't want to scrub your hair every day, but you do want to protect it from the dust and cars and whatever. So you kind of have a cover or do something to keep it protected that, things get easily washed out. Um, but it's taken me a time, and I'm always considering cutting it. But right now, I'm just not in that journey yet where I'm going to do something different like cut it. But it's good. I mean, it's good. I'm learning how to be true to myself and how to be true to when I learn how to be true to myself, I learn how to be true to others. I mean, I know how to be true to others because self-acceptance is a long road. It's a long road for me. I mean, from childhood, self-acceptance, I didn't even know what does that mean? What do you mean self-acceptance? I accept myself. What are you talking about? Well, I learned something different later on in life, that self-acceptance is a road, and it's a road that can be a challenge at times, but it can be easy if we allow and accept what we are, who we are, and forgive ourselves for everything that we judge ourselves for. That's what I learned. Also, I learned how to quit smoking cigarettes a long time ago. I think I quit, like, I don't know. It's been a while. Oh gosh, it had to be 12 years. And I have to tell you about that. It was a kind of a spiritual awakening thing where I started putting my cigarettes in another room. So I had to work for it. And as I was working for it, I would go through the feelings what I feel. Just like dreadlock some days where you're like, oh my God, this looks pits. But then you try to fix it and you just can't, there's no way to fix it. So you just accept it, and hope everybody else does too. But you don't have to hope it because you accept yourself. And once you accept yourself, then others really accept you. So as I'm going for the cigarette, I learned to be aware of the emotions that I had while I was walking towards the cigarette. And then the emotions that I had while I was picking up the cigarette. Not just picking up the cigarette, but putting it towards my mouth. And every single day, I would practice learning how the game worked. Then one day, it was surprising. And I still don't know which day it happened. But all of a sudden, poof, no more nicotine. It just went away. But maybe something else came in its place. It's not as bad because to me, cigarette smoking was pretty serious. I mean, there's no way I could, no matter what I tried. But this, it was gone. The desire, it was gone. It was just one day, it just left. And I was like, can I do this with a lot of stuff? Yeah, I'm doing it. But that's why I'm so happy now at 64. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Peace. Okay.